All right, so we just got unloaded from the convention. I'd say this is probably one of the best ones we've had so far. Sold quite a few of the big heavy hitter games there, which was nice. I know we sold a Magic Knight Rare Earth, a copy of Earthbound, Virtual Boy system, quite a few of the higher end PS1 games and things like that. So that was great. Finally moved some of that stuff, and made a few deals at the end of the con too, and bought out a couple of other vendors of their cartridge games and stuff. So we brought back a lot of stuff with us. What are you doing?
I'm testing a game on the Switch.
What game?
Mario Kart Live.
All right, so here's some of the stuff I bought out from the other vendors here. We got, a lot of it's shelf filler games, but we really needed shelf filler games. We got some of the standard titles, the Donkey Kong Countries, Super Punch Out there, Mario World. This is all stuff we're kind of lacking on, We don't get a whole lot of cartridge games traded in. There's some good ones here. We got a Mike Tyson's Punch Out, a couple of Zeldas and Links here, Chip and Dale, Double Dragon, a couple copies of that actually. Some 64 games, again, some of the, good, desirable filler titles and stuff here. Got a ton of NES games. I don't even know how many's in here, plus some more in another tote. Probably at least 200 NES games here. Again, a lot of them are shelf filler games, but there's also some desirables like that, Always good to get more cartridge games. And then here's a couple of the heavy hitter games we got from the convention too. I traded a guy a couple boxes of Pokemon cards for these and a couple other games. So we got a Mario's Time Machine, a Rockin' Cats, and a copy of G.I. Joe, as well as a few Sega Master System games, and I think there were also a couple of 64 games included in that deal as well. Are you still testing that game out?
No.
Yeah. All right, here's some of the trades we've gotten in the last couple days here. We got an original Xbox, which surprisingly is still like the console that we see the least of here. I think this is maybe the third or fourth we've had in almost a year now. They just don't get traded very often, and sometimes when they do, they're not really functioning correctly. So it's kind of cool to get one of these in. Got a couple games with it, one 360 game there. Got a Super Nintendo here. It's pretty dirty, but it's not like discolored. It's actually pretty nice and gray color there. So that should clean up pretty good and look pretty nice. Got a copy of Mario Kart 64. Got a few Super Nintendo games here. Mario World, Donkey Kong. Those are always good to have. We got a Atomic Purple Game Boy Color with a copy of Pokemon Red. Also always good to have. Some pretty good NES games here. We got TMNT there, the Mario 2, Ninja Gaiden 2. Those are all good. We got some PS2 here. A couple good ones here. The Summoner is pretty nice. Had a copy of Dark Cloud 2 as well, but that's already gone. A couple Wii games and some PS3 games. And what have we got going on here?
Hey, I am processing some new games that we got in today. They came in a little bit earlier. Got some PS4 games and 3DS, DS, Game Boy Advance, and this really cool clear Game Boy Pocket.
Game Boy Pockets, cool games here. Got a couple of the Devil Summoner games. You get a copy of Pearl there. Got a Pokemon Ruby. Couple of Game Boy Advance games there. And the Knights of the, what does that say? Knights of the Nightmare. Okay, that's cool. Never seen that one before. It's an Atlas game though.